Show me anger, you see. What does that mean? It means that a thought has appeared and the body has to go into a kind of performing way. What is anger? It's a name, you see. The thought appears, it is given a name. It's then subsequently given a meaning. And then there's a judge who says, this type of anger is acceptable, this type of anger is not acceptable. And then there's a you following the word, you see. You're no longer following the thought has now become a word. Anger exists. A sensation, an emotional reaction, spontaneous, whatever it is, no one knows. It's just an idea that exists. There's now a name. And what we do now is we follow all our life the name. Anger is one name. Every word that describes anything that takes place, including your body, yourself, is simply a name, a word. And so you follow the names. And then, of course, at some point the names die. They have to die. I don't want to keep anger for the rest of my life. But they don't die, you see, they just fade. But the idea is that they die. Last breath, this body appears to die because the names die. No thing has been proven what death is, you know. There's a transcendence of the word anger. It fades. It moves into happiness for some fortunate ones. Whatever happiness is. Another thought, another word, another name. You don't spend any time of your life analyzing what anger is. You see? You accept what is handed down. You know, we're all hand-me-downs, you see. Hand-me-downs. Not good enough to get the new. I'm just a hand-me-down. The child doesn't analyze anger, doesn't even take notice of it. It experiences a sensation, a movement, and it starts skipping and hopping and jumping until the parent says, that's wrong. That's a wrong type of anger. And then they go to school and something happens and some big bully guy forces them to do something and they subdue that anger, you see. Because the world now says, no, I can't get angry. Parents said, not angry. And then you go home to the parents and the parents say, no, that's the right type of anger, you see. No, the child has now become an adult mind and says, okay, yeah, anger's good here and it's bad here. What if you go back into the state of using this life thoroughly, cleansingly, well? Show me anger. What is anger? Where does it arise from? Where does the thought arise from before it is even given a name? Where does the emotional, sensory response arise from? Is it locatable? Can it be found? And of course, very, very quickly the mind says, no, enough of that. That's going to take you years of meditation. It's going to take you years of self-analysis, self-inquiry. And what's going to happen is, you're not going to like me anymore. That's the ego mind, you see. And if you don't obey the parents' or the teacher's commands about anger, you imagine, if I don't do it, they're not going to like me anymore. And you subsequently become this ego. And it's a state, it's the same for every state. You know. And then we have imagined states. You know, anger can be actually, you know, allowed to exist in the sense that it's explaining something that's going on. This is the human mind, the explanatory mind. But then you have the words like logic. Show me logic. Can't show you logic. I can show you anger. Show me logic. Oh, I can do things over here and make them logical. What does logical mean, you see? The meanings of the words are accepted. Hand-me-down words from the teacher, hand-me-down words from the parents, hand-me-down words from the, the friends, the neighbours, the television program, hand-me-down words, We don't examine the word, you see. You'll find that the word is just another vibration of noise. But if it's accepted and there's a two-way meaning towards it, it can cause you either pleasure or pain. It can cause you joy or suffering. It can cause you bliss or depression. Because our analysis, our conditioned, our programmed way of how we are taught, hand-me-down, you see. Hand-me-down teaching, you see. And of course the intellects, they don't like this. The intellectual mind, no, you have to, respect those before you. There's nothing to do. What's respect? Show me respect, Show me respect. Oh, this is respect? Is this respect? No, that's not respect. Respect is this. So many meanings, you see. So many meanings. You spend a whole life, just obeying your mind, obeying your thoughts. And then, of course, the mind wants to blame. Because the true mind, the true you, the true I, knows I'm being conned, yeah. And it's not, the speaker's not saying you must now turn into some conspiracy theorist and take the other side. No, self-analyze. Is anger real? The emotional response to something, whether it's a crocodile coming out of the lake, is a natural fear. But show me other fears, you see. Yeah, show me other fears, That's the natural fear. That's the body saying, no, run away. Big teeth, open mouth. Instinctive knowing, you see. The crocodile wants to instinctively gnaw, and you instinctively know. Not knowing on this body. What is thought? No one takes any moment of their life to look at inside their body and say, where is this thought? There appears to be a sensation in the head, so everything is said, yeah, everything is in the head. Everything's in the brain. Even science says that, And science goes in to the brain, or dead brain, or live brain, Okay. Look what I found. This is anger. Look at anger. And everyone goes, wow, look at anger. What shape is it? What color is it? What does it look like? No, it's just a sensual, emotional thing. There's nothing in the brain, you see. Information. Two types of information. One information, the most important type. Information the brain needs to keep the body going, keep messages to the organs, to keep, understanding how to live, how to continue. Like a machine, like an engine. Real, genuine, 100% information. The other information, bullshit. The emotional sensory body, crocodile coming. Nothing to do with the brain. Nothing to do with the secondary information. It may have a little, brain, eyes, crocodile, run. Brain, most important organ to keep the body alive. Body, most important organ to keep you understanding the truth about yourself. Mind, the most least important organ to keep, it's not even an organ, to keep you convinced that you're a second hand-me-down person. Just a person. Just a little person, you know. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to see through me. But you're a good person. Look at this. Look, I gave you this, you know. Look at this. Look what I gave you. I gave you this state of happiness. Happiness, same thought. What is happiness? Look at happiness. Oh, I'm settling for the good things. I'm just going to look and analyze the bad things. There's no good and bad, you see. Look, where is badness? Show me badness. You have to do something. The body has to start searching for ways to reveal happiness to the audience. Is it not something? Is it not just a sensory stimulation? Does it need to be explained by the word happiness? The word creates division, you see. Even the good word, happiness, that's a good word though. No, it creates division. Because happiness has to be explained through an opposing value. How can I describe happiness without knowing what sadness is first? If there was only a word, happiness, and we all went around shouting, happiness, 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 everybody, happiness, happiness, how would we know sadness, you see? We have to portray, the mind has to portray an image of what it wants you to experience. And why? It doesn't have to do it to the child. It has to do it once you become an adult. Oh no, another one gone into the ocean of words, into the ocean of identities. So okay, we have to give them so many bad words as much as so many good words so that they can fish their way out, you know, fish their way into the inner self. Where is happiness in this body? Where is happiness in the world? Where is logic? Where is anger, you see? That's it, Mr. Speaker, you got it. Stop this stupidity. Where is stupidity, you see? Okay, stupidity. My parents called me stupid all my life. I don't know what it meant. And then they come up with other words. Incapable. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? You question, you see, the child questions. When it becomes a child and an adult, that's why it's questioning. What's going on here, mummy? And the parent tells you the second-hand information. Well, this is what's going on, you know. This is using words and identities. The parent doesn't listen, you see. The parent doesn't listen to the child and say, look at yourself. Answer the question on your own. Go within. Look at what that you are trying to understand. Find it within you, see. There's a dictionary. Not here. Information. Second hand. Stored. Yeah. I have to, you know, sometimes it can be important. It has to be important because, like I say, the ocean has thrown in many bad things to overcome. You see, not that they're bad, they just want you to fish yourself in. Get yourself out of that ocean of information and into the ocean of beingness. I mean, words. What are the meanings? You see, so many meanings have been given. So many meanings for anger. Anger can mean this, that, the other thing. In the dictionary of meanings, what is there a meaning to anger, or does it just happen? You see, does there have to be something that evokes anger? You see, so many people, so many bodies, constantly in anger. Why? They don't know. They don't know because you don't know. The mind doesn't know. The ego mind doesn't know where all of these are taking place. So the speaker is pointing to the place of not knowing. Not this second-hand knowing, this pretend knowing, this, oh well, this is how it has to be knowing. Yeah, I trust my parents, I trust my teachers, I trust my everyone, you know. No, do you trust yourself, you see? Do you trust yourself to discover where everything is arising from within you? If you spend years and you say it's still arising from here, so be it. At least you made some sort of attempt. Something made an attempt to discover what it truly is, you see. And the brain says, no, not yet. It's not your time. But in here, in the horror, something knows that anger is just a sensation. Happiness, the same sensation. Yeah, everything, the same sensation of life. Yeah? Nothing remains stagnant. I want ultimate bliss. There it is. Oh, sensation. It's moved into another sense. No, it's not. It's the same sensation. I exist. Same sensation. One sensation. The essence of life is all that exists. The fluctuations of worlds and identities create problems, division, wars, peace, all the words. Now, where is war? Show me war, you know. Oh yeah, I have to get tanks out. I have to get... go onto the TV screen and onto this channel. You'll see war. You know, I see it, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, it because in the story, it happens because two. Okay, yeah, but show me it. Show me where the sensation of war is born from. Show me where the sensation of myself is born from. What can be born? You know, what can be born if it's already there? What is the infinite immortal sensation of I? Where is I? What does I evolve into or evolve from? Inquire. This obstacles, that what makes a story out of it. That, can you look at the landscape without identifying the individual components? Can you? What can do it? Where is the comparisons? Show me comparisons you see. Oh, that and that. Everything outside of you, everything secondhand. Secondhand. Firsthand. And even beyond firsthand is here, is now, is presence, is I, and beyond. That's what it is. But can you discover it? Who's discovering it? What is discovering? The child questions and questions and questions until it is hypnotized into accepting. Okay, it's easier just to accept. It's easier just to obey. It's easier just to find some sort of trivial moments of happiness in this world. No. The child you were the truth, knew the truth. You're still the truth, but you just choose to, whatever, you know, let everyone else do it for me, you know. Let the guru do it for me. Let the saint do it for me. Let God do it for me. Let Jesus do it for me. Let Buddha do it for me. No. You don't want to spend one moment with yourself. You don't want to spend one moment to discover this is a thought. Where is it? Who is it? What is going on? What's happening? Yeah. And the mind will come in with second-hand information. You say, no, not this. No, not this, no. Oh, look at the light, that's it. No, not this. Light is a word. What is beyond words?